Bruh, that's you. I don't get that phone.
Watch the live stream, man. Playing head to head. Head to head, I'm going with Kimber Walker.
Yeah, you know the deal. Go get the phone. Oh, they took out my sniper? The sniper is always over here. Oh, no, there was another sniper that was all the way over there that was actually low-key hard. Yeah. The triple take. No, the longbow. Is it a longbow? It would shoot one bullet. It's not here. I'm looking at the Sentinel, the charge rifle, the longbow. Oh, well, no, it's not the sniper. It's another sniper. It's not. Yeah. Okay, all right, there you go. All right, now this is the one right here. This is the sniper. Nigga, if you didn't use the sniper, you're not nice.
Where do you live now? Brooklyn. Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to.
I don't play NBA Live.
But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a.
Who's this weak ass nigga talking shit like I won't drop him off in 2K?
It just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be. Dinwiddie with the
NBA Live is not my game.
Jason Tatum, huge block. Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yeah, that nigga was talking to me.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space.
He got Apex?
But the defender didn't.
You ready?
Try for the baseline, but it won't go down.
My nigga is weak.
Trying to cash in.
I don't know who you think he was.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. No doubt about where that one was headed. Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 2.
One of your dad's friends. Weirdo.
Jordan, look out. Okay, that time it was effective. But a really
what gun you using?
Will put that in their memory bank. Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here comes the screen. Walker. Well defended. Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That shooter's almost gone.
To Hayward.
I think you tired of man. You ain't shit. Oh shit!
Tatum.
That's one.
Doesn't get the bounce. I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might
you
have
can't
done
get
is
close
seep
with that
into
light
the
machine gun. It
confidence of
seems
the
like.
shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face.
Good, my nigga. Oh, I'm good.
To Hayward. Lets it fly from long range.
The Phoenix kid. You don't know about that.
Nets have it. To Irving. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it. As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results. Walker to Marcus Smart. No, I missed a short one there. Irving with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Dinwiddie.
Go ahead.
Kemba Walker able to recover with the block. Sent a message in that one in. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot. Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check. Tatum grabs the board. To Walker. 4-3. Brooklyn secures the rebound.
You just get me. You did get me right there. I was like, oh shit.
Kicks it around the perimeter to Durant. Kevin Durant First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Damn!
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
I don't want to just kill your shit.
Celtics have it. Fires the three. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Durant across the timeline. His team up by one.
So if you pick up one of those resurrection things, you can self-revive in the middle of the game, like an actual game. Yeah.
Those are people that are able to lead men.
Driving right to the back.
I missed you the first time when
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kyrie Irving.
Fucking hate those things.
Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays
I know
like
how to
this
fuck this shit
occur.
up. It's gonna pop up. This is your name, so I know it's not you.
Not that time. He missed it.
He's lucky.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 5. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive.
I'm ready.
Gets a shot up. Off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Celtics have it. Long heave from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead.
Nope.
Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Beyond the
You
arc
can't
for
leave,
3.
G.
Missed
What's
it.
wrong?
Dinwiddie into the front court. Up by 3.
Ricky.
And that one out of
Oh,
bounds
Ricky
off the
Bennett,
net.
man.
Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? It's Brooklyn's ball. It's Cantor with the board. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. It's 14-12. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He drills the 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Count the basket inside.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving into the front court. 5-point game. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Jaylen Brown. From long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 3. Kevin Durant. 3 for 6 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Jaylen Brown. Kicks it outside. Cantor. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Durant. Short jumper stays out. To Hayward. Brown shot, no good. Big finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Dinwiddie into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Irving to Jordan. And finishes strong.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hayward. It's no good. Shots not going down. Durant across the timeline. His guys can hold for the final shot. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Boston with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Walker. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Curling inside, Irving. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His group now down 2. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Walker. And the rebound by KD. Nets have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Take stock of the floor. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go.
Well, if you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim, you actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the... glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Durant buries it. It's a three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Hayward. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. 4-3. That no good off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead stands at 9. Won't go. Jordan. To Durant. Fires the three. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Hayward. For three. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jordan to Durant. And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Durant across the timeline. They lead it by 14. Screen coming. Durant. They need something to go down. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Wide open look, won't go. To Durant. And the finish at the rim. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Walker to Cantor. Nets have it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Walker, he was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that three turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Screen coming. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down big. Tatum. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Durant. And he knocks it down, Jay.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. And the rebound pulled in by Brown. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys leading by 14. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Walker.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To the basket is Durant, but his shot stays out. There's the toss. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Oh, had him going there for a second. Durant. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. The Nets have the rebound. To Durant. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Walker. From long range. Off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. Up a dozen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Over the line. Backcourt violation. Time to shuffle things up. Walker. Kevin Durant lets it go. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Walker with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Lets it fly from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
That's what great shooters do. They can miss all the shots in the world, but they're going to take that next one like they just made all the shots in the world.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Cruises inside for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brooklyn's got it. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Into the front court, it's Irving. It's a 9-point lead. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Time for some new personnel into the game. Walker. Tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Walker into the front court. 14-point deficit, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Walker. He engulfed him that time. Deep 3 at the buzzer. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got big point shots.
It's the Nets who are victorious. For now,